Saku Chitose is quite the popular kid. He's surrounded by various beautiful girls in his group that he calls Team Chitose, which includes the likes of Yuko Hiragi, who yearns to be his number one and is the energetic girl of their group, Haru Aomi, the tomboy star of the girls' basketball team, and many more to come. However, just as he has lovers, he also has haters in many of the guys in the school for the way he operates. I think there are two major factors to the story that would catch people's eyes. One being the protagonist himself, Saku Chitose. He's quite interesting with his characterization in this premiere, as I think he's quite unique. While the genre has had its fair share of protagonists that differ from the stereotypical self-inserts, such as Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian's Masachika, or Bunny Girl Senpai Sakuta, Chitose stands out thanks to being the most popular student in school. The second factor that intrigued me as I was watching this episode is the fact that it is almost as though literally everybody in Team Chitose is superficial. They're all playing an act in some way, shape, or form. This is shown in Chitose's own words as he finds Nasia to be too perfect to the point that it just feels weird. Let's talk about Chitose, as he's the one who is currently the most compelling character to me. He's all about shallowness and roles, further supported in his performance in taking the role of class representative being done in jest to continue the act he's put himself into. But I do think there's something interesting about how he's accepted that there will be people who dislike him for the way he acts, as usually the ones who put facades such as this one do it to become liked by everybody, no exceptions. His teacher says it best. He is a do-it-all superhero, one that must give it his all to commit to a request he's capable of doing. This can be seen in the way he tries dealing with Yamazaki in the scene, in which he tries whatever means necessary to bring him back to school, but not out of any sort of personal desire to help him break out of his shell. Rather, it is all for his image, the beautiful image that he must live by or he might as well be dead. He'd much prefer sacrificing himself saving two girls as he is engulfed by piranhas if he meant that he upheld the identity of Saku Chitose. I think the final scene encompasses his character perfectly. Absurd, over the top, and ridiculous. He will do anything just to uphold that status for himself, but I doubt he'd go about it maliciously given what was shown in the episode. Not to mention, he is quite adept at dodging confrontational feelings, as seen in both Nishino's roundabout confession as well as Hiragi's proclamation of being content if he were to choose someone else. She throws himself at him so much, and yet he is still able to perfectly find responses that come off in such an empty manner. Although, speaking of Hiragi, perhaps she may be one of the only characters who come off quite sincerely given her scene in Yamazaki's house. This has me hooked on what's to come, and I'm quite intrigued to see it play out with this 24 episodes. I'm giving this one a 7.5 out of 10, subscribe for more, and see you in the next one.